25 years ago, when BBC aired a documentary film on the severe drought that struck Ethiopia, Mr. Marciano from Brazil was among those who felt extremely sad. For him, it was really shocking to see people dying of hunger. Having seen children dying because of lack of a piece of bread, he decided to come to Ethiopia to see all the misery he watched on the TV. And then he arrived at the northern state of Tigray. Whenever he remembers what he observed physically, he still feels very bad.
I begin to read more about the situation in Ethiopia. And the only source was the Time magazine. It was in English, and I had a friend to translate for me the articles. Every week I will go to the Time magazines and look if there was something about Ethiopia. I will buy the magazine cut and ask this friend to translate to me. And I remember there was a very strong article about the famine, and it was the famine in Mekelle. And Mekelle, it never... yeah, stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, they let me wait a bit. So in this article, it was written Mekelle, the famine in Mekelle. I never forgot that name. And the first time I came to Ethiopia, I said I want to visit Mekelle. So I came here to Tigray, to Mekelle, and then I saw it. That Tigray, that Mekelle, it was really what means Ethiopia for me.
Before I joined Operation Rescue, I was working for Mesfin Industrial Engineering. But one day, Marciano, I knew him in the church. And one day he was shared to me, I saw there is a great need in Mekelle. There are many street kids, there are many street children, left, abandoned children. So I would like to help, he said, but I don't have any financial resource. But I have a dream. When he shared this vision to me, immediately my heart was just, I feel something. And I said to Marciano, well, if you allow me to join you, I would like to join this vision. And he said, Marciano, well, maybe if you join us, I know you are working for Mesfin Industrial Engineering, but we don't have money or salary to pay you, he said. Well, because at that time I was single, I was not married, so it was easy for any decision. And I told him, well, Marciano, if you allow me, I would like to join your vision. And about the salary, no problem. When I serve the Lord will provide for me. And after 2 weeks, I said, I have to quit my job and I would like to join Operation Rescue. And that was the beginning. And at that time, there was no any financial resource. But Marciano and his family, from their own pocket money, we start to help 4 children.
Marciano and his co-workers named their movement Operation Rescue Ethiopia. Though they hadn't any reliable financial resource by then, since they had a heartfelt commitment, they were sure that the day after would be better.
Our main goal, our main aim is to work with children in need, especially the orphan, street children, and children from extremely poor families. Operation Rescue, we are not an orphanage. We help the families to care for the children. We help the extended family, the uncles, aunts, grandmother, that takes care of these orphans. We say, we want to help you. Together with you, we want to take care of the orphans. So we assist them because we don't want that the children will lose this attachment with the family, that they will not lose belonging to a small group, belonging to an older person that they will respect, that they will honor. And that is why we think a child should live and keep this attachment with the family. But when it's not possible to place a child with somebody from the family or somebody from the community, then we have we have a place, we have a house where we care for the orphan. Because we said no children should go without help.
Since their father passed away earlier, they don't even know him. However, thanks to Marciano, they have started to go to school. He provides them enough clothes and exercise books that they can follow their lesson properly. Besides, the organization has given me 2,000 birr so that I can start working. These children are not mine, but Marciano's.
Mrs. Christina, Marciano's wife, is also playing a very great role in strengthening the operation together with her husband.
About 10 years ago, 11 years ago, we started together the project Operation Rescue. When we started, we had just a few children that would come to my kitchen window to beg. Now the government has given a big piece of land, thanks be to God. Operation Rescue was able to build the facilities. I think today there are 300 children being cared for, starting from 3. So this is a miracle. This is God who did this. I see children that I knew when they were small on the street. I see them studying. I see that they go to university. I see that they learn a profession. I see that from being bad boys, they have changed to be students, to know that they can do something with their lives, that they can be somebody. So for me, this is a big reward. This is very nice to see that.
The organization kept growing time to time. Other partners also began to assist both technically and financially. Mr. Park from Holland and Mrs. Paul from US are among those who are currently helping the organization.
We have an organization called Fields of Promise. That's a non-profit, and we partner with Operation Rescue to provide funds for different projects that they're involved with. So for those projects, we've chosen to partner with Operation Rescue because they do a great job, and we believe in what they do.
I came here 5 years ago and I visited many organizations, but Operation Rescue it really sprung out of the organization that I visited because they are community-based. So the children, they will not be separated from the culture, from the community. In other organizations they live in one compound, they don't go out. So in here they go to the community, they learn their own culture, and that's I think what's good also for the children. So if we see the result, I think we give them hope for the future. We give the children, they come from the street, from poor families. So as I see what they are doing here, they get an education, they can get a job. And I think it's really to help the children to grow in their life, to make a future for them.
After 10 years of fight, by now Operation Rescue is getting to the right track. Its capacity has increased at a significant rate. Simultaneously, the number of its beneficiaries has grown considerably. By then, the organization is meeting its mission and vision that it has already started to enjoy the fruits of its movement. Million is one of the beneficiaries who became able to stand by themselves.
Yeah, this organization supports me to continue my education because my father and my mother was died. So at that time no one can help me. So Operation Rescue helps me to continue. Especially I want to say thank you for Marciano and his wife Christina, because of their efforts I am graduated now.
The highly committed staff of the organization is believed to have contributed a lot to the success of the operation. Abadi and Hiwot are members of the staff. According to them, it is very exciting to keep helping the people in need.
I'm one of the earlier staff. I feel very happy to work here. Working with children is really pleasant. You know, these children need its father, mother, brother or sister, and I have to help them feel with family. When I see Marciano doing such a humanitarian aid, I just ask myself about my contribution. Accordingly, we all try to work hard. I don't want to relate things with my own benefit, because these are really my own children.
For me, working in Operation Rescue is a privilege. For me, I can call it. It's like paying back for what God has done all my life, because I have passed through this. So for me, working in operation it's not like a job, but it is like just serving your community, and as a young, something that I should have to do. I'm doing these things. So I believe that working here will satisfy all my needs, or all my soul, I can say this one, yeah? So it is a special thing for me, and it's really, really a privilege to work with children.
Since all the humanitarian activities of the organization are implemented in line with the laws and regulations of Ethiopia, the organization has established a smooth relationship with the people and regional government of Tigray. General Manager of Operation Rescue, Getachew Tesfai, assures that every movement of the organization is accredited and appreciated by the state of Tigray.
The government, what we appreciate is they really select the proper children and send to us, and also whenever we need a land, they give us for free the land. So because of this, we appreciate our government, especially the municipality and the administration also. So today we have about 5,000 square meters land, and we built some houses here there. So this land is the government they gave us. So we appreciate, we are very, very helpful with this one.
Now, Operation Rescue is celebrating its 10th year foundation anniversary. The program that started with helping 3 children has now managed to support more than 300 beneficiaries. Besides, the organization is undergoing various activities to expand its operation. Bersom and his friends are among the lucky children who could enjoy life here with the help of rescue operation. On the other hand, there are still so many children suffering from various social problems, calling for help. Marciano has established the same organization at his homeland Brazil to help children with similar problems. Operation Rescue, which has already gained public trust, has now become an organization where a lot of volunteers provide free services.
I want to say that Operation Rescue was a dream that was born, a desire. I believe in dreams and in desire. I believe that it's possible to do one by one. Think big, start small. Start by what you have and start by who you are. We don't need to be nobody special, nobody important. I'm nobody. We don't need to be nobody special. We don't need to be a specialist on something. Do it what you have and the way who you are. And it's possible to do it as you believe and as you work for it. Work hard and do as best as you can. It's possible to make this world as a better world with your participation.
Those who strive for the well-being of the public will always achieve its goals.